Okay, so I'm recording. My name is Tamara Glenn, and I'm making these videos because I was told to, not by peer pressure, just because there's a lot I have to say, and I don't even know what I'm going to talk about, honestly. I'm just going to start out that I'm at a meditation studio, and I have an excuse for not having a lot to say because I was in a really bad car accident a couple months ago. And I have a concussion. I'm just having a little bit of post-concussion symptoms. So, yeah, I'm not using it as an excuse. I usually never have a lack of words, let's just say. Yeah, there's the Barbie doll and the Dawn by Ideal for us that are a little bit older. I was Chatty Cathy doll. Yeah, Chatty Tammy doll. Yeah. And I have to leave in a little while to go to physical therapy, and I really don't want these to be very long because I know my attention span is like this short, this long. Yeah. And I have my Breathe t-shirt on because it's always important to go back to the breath, right? Just breathe, like beautiful Faith Hill says, right? Yeah, I pretty much feel like life is a song. Like everything is a song to me. I don't know if you're like that. I've always been like that. Like I can make a song out of everything that someone says. It's a little distracting, but it's really fun. I also say life is but a dream, right? We're just rowing our boat and we're all just out there on that little lazy river, or if you want to be in the boat and row, that's cool too, or kayak or whatever works for you. I think this is recording. I've never really recorded on my laptop. So back to what I was talking about. It just feels like that. Like, we're all just in our boats and just kind of sometimes we bump into each other. And sometimes we get mad at each other, or get angry, or like river rage or whatever. Yeah. But we're just kind of all floating along, we're just all walking each other home, like Ram Dass says, right? So my name of my business is called Be Love, and it came about when I was meditating, and I had just left my second husband, and I was really going through this huge spiritual awakening. Huge, I can't even say it. It was profound, and I had so many signs, and I knew that my soul needed to divorce him. And he's a great guy. We're friends. It's cool. And he was the father of both of my sons. I was just doing what I was supposed to do. Supposed to do. Like Madonna, the little Vogue pose or whatever. So, yeah, doing what I should do, just should myself all over the place, just to make everybody else happy. And, I probably shouldn't even be making these videos because I'm going to say things that are going to trigger some people. And that's okay because it's my truth. And I believe, and I was told this by my first coach, meditation teacher, 13 years ago, that speak your truth. And if it's coming from truth or love, it can never be wrong. And I love that because I get in my head. I'm always thinking about everybody else and their feelings and how they're going to take it or they're going to receive it the way that I'm expressing or what my intention is. And that's what's kept me from doing this. It's kept me from being seen. I have not even been speaking my truth or living my true expression of myself because I was worried what other people think. Yeah. So I'm here showing up. And this is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do. And thank you for listening, by the way. This is kind of fun. I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of getting in the flow of it a little bit. I have to remember to breathe. I'm not shy, but this is just not my thing. I'm fascinated with podcast people and listening to them, not in admiration, because I don't want to be that structured. I literally don't know how to edit this when I'm finished, and that's okay. I didn't even put it on foundation. My hair is like second day hair. I don't care because I finally am at that beautiful spot where I can't care. I can't care. Because you know what? Define perfect. What's perfect? you know? And yeah, so I'm just going to be me. I painted these. When I started meditating, I started becoming more creative. And I had these visions of things I wanted to paint. And that one was my very first one right here. Peace and love, and all this light and love coming from God, source, universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it, all coming down over the earth. Love, hearts everywhere. Happy Valentine's Day tomorrow. And just flooding over the earth. And that was my vision. And then I just keep painting different ones about oneness and love, because like I mentioned, we are all just kind of floating down the river together. And I love that I'm at a place where I can see people in their souls and see the inner child in them that comes across as this awful, angry person that in the past I would have just judged them as an asshole, you know? But I'm like, that poor guy, you know, that poor woman, like that poor Karen, she's got some trauma in her and she's got things to work with, because we all do, right? None of us get out of this without some trauma. And I was thinking about this morning. I was just like, you know, like you're going along good in your boat and everything's great. And then all of a sudden you get that thing like tipped over suddenly and you're like, ugh. And you come up choking and you're like, oh my God, what is going on? And you're like, okay, I'm going to dry off and I'm going to catch my breath and everything's going to be okay. Okay. And so you're back on track and you're just going along good and everything's great in your life and you're feeling happy. And all of a sudden someone just claps you, just hits you in the head with their paddle, you know, just, you didn't see it coming. You're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? That's how life is. And it doesn't matter what someone portrays on social media, that it's so perfect and yummy and beautiful and rainbows and butterflies all the time, because it's not. And the ones that try to portray that are the ones that are really, they're ones getting hit all the time. They're just trying so hard to portray themselves as someone that they're not. And I feel love for them too, you know, trying to, you know, look a certain way or trying so hard to be accepted, to feel love, you know? So, yeah. I'm really starting to run out of things to talk about at this moment, because I'm very distracted with the fact that I have to go to physical therapy in a few minutes. But I will be back, because this is really fun. I'm kind of liking this. It's kind of a cool vibe. Just really flowing with what comes in, the messages that I'm receiving that I should share with y'all. Yeah. Thank you for listening. This is kind of fun. If I don't talk to you or come back on again today or post this today, because I really don't know what I'm doing, and I don't even know how to upload it to YouTube, but I'll figure it out. Thank you. And I'm sending you sincere love. I have gratitude in my hearts, right? Valentine's Day, love. And don't forget to breathe today. Something so simple but necessary. When we get stressed, we hold our breath. And that activates the sympathetic nervous system, our fight or flight. But when we breathe, long, slow, deep breaths, it activates our parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest. You can still get a lot done when you're in your parasympathetic nervous system. Actually, you can monotask and get a lot more done. Just saying. All right. Peace out. Talk to you soon.